Hey everyone, welcome back. Our next guest descends from a Latin American lineage of healers and herbalists who, after seeing her mother recover from a stroke faster by incorporating acupuncture treatments and being inspired by her father, who healed many people within her community, she knew that her path was in healing. And after graduating with a bachelor's in biology, she decided to get her master's in Chinese medicine and become an acupuncturist. Her mission now is to bring relief to her patients suffering with psycho-emotional issues, infertility, and chronic pain, while helping every single person she works with reconnect to their inner healing wisdom. Please welcome from Sano Acupuncture, licensed acupuncturist, herbalist, and wellness coach, Joni Capusano Cepeda. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Rena. Thank you for having me here.
Well, welcome back is what I should say.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's a privilege to be on your show.
It's our privilege to be able to share with our viewers these services that are being offered on a local level. And I just want to open up and share with our viewers, the last time we had you on the show was in studio, was pre-pandemic, and you also did a demonstration of acupuncture on me live on television.
Yes. And it was amazing.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, while we cannot do that at this present moment, I will be making an appointment to visit her. So let's talk about how you've been able to sustain these past 3 years and how your services have assisted very many people and still is, because this is actually crucial right now.
Yes, yes, the pandemic hit us really hard. On the business side, I was closed for a few months actually. But as soon as they said that businesses were able to open, I think I had even more patients come in, because a lot of people during that time realized that health is super important. People were able to go inwards and see that, there are a lot of things that they were not utilizing, right? They were just living day by day and just like working and not taking care of themselves. So I had a lot of people call me and say, I need acupuncture or I need cupping. And so I'm here, I'm open for everyone to help them in their healing journey.
Well, I love that you've made it your business to service our community and that you remain in the Bronx and accessible. Can you just share with our viewers some of the benefits of acupuncture?
So acupuncture helps mostly with balancing the body, right? So balancing the chi in the body, that vital energy. So if you have too little energy, it helps to bring it up. It helps with blood circulation. Right? If you have any type of stagnation in the body, whether physical or emotional, it helps it move in the body. And so it can help with pain, it can help with digestive disorders, it can help with anxiety, depression, fertility issues, a whole array of different things.
So while we mentioned the areas in which you specialize, like what else is acupuncture good for? I mean, not what it's good for. What other clients do you treat for it?
So I see starting from babies, a lot of babies or little children that are constantly getting sick. So it can help with having colds and fevers. It can help bring the temperature down in a person. So during the pandemic, there were a few people that came in for that, chronic cough. So they were coughing, their lungs were weak. So it helps strengthen their lungs. And some people also had digestive issues, a lot of people. So it can help with that as well. And I see people in their middle ages or people that are athletes that are working out a lot, and older people that have chronic pain or they start having memory loss. So it helps a whole range.
Yeah. And so that's wonderful. And thank you for educating us on that, because I think it's important that our community understand that these are alternative healing modalities, and or they're not necessarily alternative in the sense of in replacement of what your doctor prescribes, but in addition to.
In addition, yes. Yes, there's different things with acupuncture and with herbal medicine that you can add to your treatments. So there's some people that are already taking some type of prescription drugs, but they also want to get acupuncture or cupping. There are people that are getting physical therapy, and then the acupuncture also helps with their healing process.
And so let's talk about cupping, because you keep saying cupping.
I love cupping.
I know, I see a lot of it on your Instagram account. So let's just educate people about cupping and the benefits of cupping too, because I'm very curious.
So cupping is an ancient healing modality. It's been done all over the world, in Africa, in Europe, in Central America, all over. And it's basically taking a cup, or it could be a cup made out of horn or glass or plastic, and you create a suction, and so it pulls up the skin. And so with that pulling is relaxing the muscles, is bringing blood circulation to the area, and if there's any knots, it helps release that and any tension. So it can be some people find it a little bit painful because of the suction, but afterwards you feel amazing.
So does cupping come with a massage afterwards, I would assume?
So sometimes I do. It's a whole treatment. I add it if I feel that the person needs it. Some people also just come in and get cupping by itself. That's also a service that I offer by itself. But I usually, so if someone comes in and say they want to get acupuncture, I'll add the cupping on top of it.
Got it. Cool. And so before we go, let's talk about the workshops that you're going to be offering once a month, or that you offer, right? You started them already.
Yes, we started offering workshops, wellness workshops, at least once a month. Sometimes we have them more times during the month. We're having a workshop for the fall, what to do for the fall, how to prepare yourself, certain herbs and foods that you can add around this time that will help.
So how long is the workshop?
They're usually 2 hours, 3 hours.
Right. And so the 2 hours, in that 2 hours, right, aside from what you just mentioned, like, what does the agenda look like? Like, how many people how do you limit it to a certain amount of people to register? Like, what's that whole process?
So we do have a limit of how many people can come in. Some are paid because we may offer certain things. So that's going to cover the supplies that we use. So for example, we're going to offer oils, cupping. I'm going to be doing cupping on everyone as well, but some of them are free, and they're mostly us talking and educating people about different wellness things.
Such as herbs too?
Such as herbs, food, aromatherapy, acupressure points, things that you can do at home to have a healthy life.
Right. It's all about self-care.
It's about self-care. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful that it's available to all of you. It's right here in our backyard. And we thank you so much for coming on air and sharing it with our viewers, everyone. That is Joni Campuzano Cepeda, licensed acupuncturist, herbalist, and wellness coach from Sano Acupuncture. And if you're interested in the workshop and or making an appointment, or seeking herbal consultations, therapies, and natural services, you can visit sanoacu.com. All right, we have to take a quick break, but stay tuned because Bobby C's weekly sports roundup is coming up next.